Okay, we're gonna start now. Okay, good evening. Hello, everyone. This is Hammer Guide 2003. Again with the countdown to 2026 second update. This is the second installment of the 25-26 series. And a lot has changed since we were last on the air. When we were last on the air, it was the 15th of November 2025, and we're still very vague on the details for New Year's Eve 2026. Now we have a lot more details. It has been nearly a month since that last one. Nearly a month since the last live stream update. And if you look at the cameras right now, you can clearly see where we are right now in comparison to that last update. Right now, you can see, most visibly, you can see the Kia ad on the top billboard for One Times Square. Of course, Kia will, for the 6th time in a row, be the official sponsor for Times Square 2026, the official countdown sponsor. Other sponsors include Planet Fitness, Carnival, and Waterford Crystal. The Sino-American Friendship Association is not expected to be sponsoring this year. However, Waterford Crystal will be there. So that will sort of take its place in a sense. Now, of course, other than that, the other main thing you can see is the new ball, the new constellation ball, as it's called. It was raised officially. Unofficially, it was raised about a few days before the 24th of November, but it was officially raised for the first time and unveiled on the 24th of November, and it was named the Constellation Ball. It was the first time the ball has officially been seen fully prepared on the pole. And it also marked the opening of the One Times Square viewing deck, which is now in business. The ball has 5,280 Waterford crystals, 12.5 feet in diameter, and it now weighs 12,350 pounds, all of which make it larger and heavier, which is part of the thing I don't get, because the original goal of the ball was to make it lighter. However, it's only been made heavier by this whole change to it. But that's been the new ball, and there's been a new ball experience where the ball would go down so viewers in the vault could get a closer look at it, I believe, and they would rise up again. And finally, of the major changes, the minor changes we'll get into later. Finally, the major changes is actually one that occurred on Thursday, and that was us getting our first look at the brand new 2026 numerals, which have not been officially have not been officially unveiled yet, but we have our first look at it now. And we know that now the numerals will be multicolor with a pattern, with multiple patterns. You see, they changed the lighting technology in the numerals. It's the same font, same size, and I believe the numerals themselves are still the same. However, the numeral technology, lighting technology, has officially changed for the first time since, we believe. Well, actually, the numerals have been on a barrage of changes. Been through multiple changes through its history, even through this current font or numeral style that's been used since 1995. Of course, there was a change in 2000, a silent change made in 2007 for the millennium, for the centennial celebration, where they switched from incandescents to halogens, and then they switched to LEDs for the 2010 celebration. And most recently, it switched from Philips lights to Satco light bulbs for 2024. Now they're starting to use a completely different type of lighting technology, and the numerals are set to be multicolor for the first time since 2014. 2014, the 1 and 4 in the 2014 sign for New Year's Eve were multicolor until I think January 2nd or a few days after, when they were switched to normal light bulbs so they can better fit with the rest. And because it became a bit too, it was too dangerous to keep those numerals, the original ones, up on one Times Square because they weren't sure if they were waterproof. As a matter of fact, they had to put plastic bags around the numerals just to make sure they properly they wouldn't get damaged or anything. But I think they fixed this with these new numerals. I suspect to be all 4 of the numerals will be changed to suit this, so it won't be like 2014 where only the 1 and 4 were changed to RGB. I suspect the 2, 0, and 2 to be changed as well as the 6, but we already have our first look at the 6. You can see a video on my YouTube channel right now. Other people have posted it as well, but you'll see a short demo of the 6 being put right next to the current 2025. I think it was a test of the whole of the numeral stands where they're currently staying. That's how the numerals are going to look for New Year's Eve 2026. The color in which they'll light up on New Year's Eve, we do not know, but some predictions involve them lighting up warm white like the current color is, and then go into RGB after that, which I think is the most logical explanation. But other people say it's going to light up blue because it's lit up blue multiple times. So now we have a bit of smaller news, but news that we already knew for a little bit. A funny thing, right now if you look at 1 Times Square, right now it's about to start snowing in Times Square, so that's interesting on its own. Yes, it's very faint, but it is snowing in Times Square. You can see it right now. It's actually snowing outside for me too. But I thought I'd just point that out. But other information, according to New Tradition, it was New Tradition who originally confirmed that Kia would be sponsoring 2026, but now we have visual confirmation because it's on the billboard right now. So other than this, other news involving the ball drop right now, we've already had the dates in which everything was going to happen. The calendar of events is still going to be followed as normal. Wishing Wall occurred on December 1st or 2nd. Numerals are expected to officially be unveiled on the 18th. And then from the 26th to the 30th, everything will happen as normal, with the 26th being the installation, 27th being the crystal installation and unveiling of the new series, 28th being Good Riddance Day, confetti test on the 29th, ball test, and balloon inflation on the 30th. And on that night, the 30th, I'll be hosting, for the second time, my Times Square ball drop test run stream, which is actually my most popular stream and most popular broadcast to date. So it's quite obvious when I'm doing another one. But it will begin at 5:30. It's a very important thing that to keep an eye on the tower all day, as much as possible, because we've seen a lot of early stuff. The recommended time of 8:30, which is when everything really starts, is where we finally get the real look at the ball tests. But stuff tends to pop up early, and it does a lot. So that stream will be catching just about everything. So make sure you join us at 5:30 Eastern Time on December 30th, and we'll be broadcasting that one there. And as for this series, is the update series. We'll be, of course, continuing that. We'll be back with the third update. The third update of the season will be at this exact point, Saturday night, next week. And I hope to have actual guests on it so I can talk with actual people on it. I expect to be in one of my Discord servers doing that live, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And that will just about do it for this update. We will be back same time, around 9 p.m., possibly earlier, next Saturday, which should be the 20th of December, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm right here on this YouTube channel. So until then, take care, and we'll see you guys. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care.